Hello Pandora lovelies, and welcome back to the Art of Pandora YouTube channel. I am Lina, and today I'm taking you through a very special Winter 2023 collection preview, which is going to show you all of the amazing Christmas charms that are coming out from the 2023 collection, as well as some of the winter releases, lots of celestial charms, rings, and bracelets as well. This is one of my favorite times of year, the Christmas release, and I hope you really enjoy this preview as much as I did in terms of looking at what is to come in our exciting Pandora release. So while this isn't as big as our 2022 release, which released over 80 charms, we've still got over 60 charms in this collection, or 60 pieces I should say, and it's going to be a very exciting winter collection. I'm really excited to show you guys some of the adorable charms that we have coming up, as well as some of the new bracelets, which I know that are definitely on my wish list this year. So without further ado, let's launch and have a look at some of our upcoming new releases. So we do have a few new bracelets coming from the Pandora Moments range that fit all of your Moments charms. Our first one is this one in sterling silver, where we can see the beautiful shooting star clasp, where you've got the star and you've got the cubic zirconia that kind of wrap around in that beautiful design around the clasp of the bracelet, and it'll open and close with that shooting star wrapping around it. So I think it's a really beautiful celestial kind of themed bracelet that we have as our first piece in this collection. Make sure that you guys have got yourselves a cup of tea or a snack, because this is going to be quite a large release, which of course is very exciting. Our next bracelet is the Pandora Moments Marvel, the Avengers Infinity Stones chain bracelet. So it's got that tennis bracelet kind of style to it, but rather than having our crystals around all the way around the edge, we've got that 14 karat gold bracelet with the chain link, and then we've got our stones being all of our infinity stones. So we have seen this in ring form, we've seen this in charm form, and now we have it in bracelet form, which is very exciting. I love the little detail where we can see it says Marvel right near that little hook of the clasp of the bracelet, and then you can also see that little beautiful 14 karat gold plated circle with the Pandora logo embossed. So when you clasp your bracelet on either of the three possible links there, you'll have that nice little dangle with that little Pandora detailing, which I think is really pretty. And I love the versatility of the Infinity Stone bracelet. So if you're a Marvel fan, obviously you'll be excited to see this bracelet, but even if you're not, I think the colors lend themselves really nicely to styling with all sorts of different designs. And I'm definitely looking at this bracelet as one for my wish list so that I can stack it with other bracelets. It would be a really good bracelet as well if you celebrate Pride. So for Pride Month or for Mardi Gras, I think this would be a really fun design that you could adopt as well. So with the rainbow colors. So I think it's really, really pretty. It celebrates our Marvel range. And then we've got another bracelet coming in with the 14 karat gold plating, and it is a sparkling tennis bracelet. We have seen this one in sterling silver already, but now we've got it in that 14 karat gold plating. So I think that's very exciting. And I think that it's very beautiful, and it's classic, and it's timeless. If you're not sure what to get someone for a gift, I feel like a Pandora tennis bracelet is perfect, because who can say no to such a beautiful, sparkly, elegant piece in their collection. I think it's a really versatile Christmas gift. The next bracelet is one that's definitely on my wish list personally. So it's another Pandora Moments bracelet with that classic heart clasp. I love that it's in 14 karat gold plating in that sort of shine rather than rose gold color. So I have recently started to really like the actual just gold color, and I've been wearing a lot of it. I have it in the Me bracelet, which I wear all the time, so I think I'm going to add this one as one that I can stack with my Me chain link bracelet that I have as well. Again, another really timeless bracelet, one that can be really versatile for all of your Pandora charms. You might even have a 14 karat gold kind of bracelet with 14 karat gold plated charms that you design. So in this picture, in our styling photo here, you can see the model's actually wearing some of those tennis bracelets and the Me link bracelets as well, which I think would be really nice to style with the bracelet we just talked about. So we've got another one of those shooting star type bracelets, except in rose gold this time. I really like that because it's very versatile. You can choose whether you like it in sterling silver or whether you would like it in rose gold. There's a few really beautiful rose gold Christmas charms coming out. There's a Santa in a hot air balloon that I can't wait to show you in a minute. I think that would go really nicely on this particular bracelet too. So it's another variation of the bracelet we've just seen. Alternatively, if you prefer the heart motif, you've got the Moments bracelet with a heart clasp that says Pandora engraved in on it in rose gold too. So I think it's really gorgeous. Another one on my wish list for sure. I need to update some of my bracelets. Some of them have gotten a lot of wear and tear over the years, so I'm actually quite excited to update some of my classic bracelets this year. Okay, so then we have our Pandora Moments Red Sparkling Heart tennis bracelet. So the red sparkling heart range with the necklace and the earrings came out last year, and there's also a ring. And I think this is a really nice addition that you could add. Again, a very elegant bracelet with that pop of red. Perfect if you're wearing a Christmas dress, I think, out to a Christmas dinner or Christmas lunch. I think this is another example of a piece where if you're buying this for someone, you can't go wrong because it's just so elegant and beautiful and lovely. So that one is definitely very pretty, very eye-catching. Now the next bracelet's really interesting. So it's our Sparkling Moon Clasp Snake Chain Bracelet. We had this in a charm released last year with the two little star dangles. You can see the cubic zirconias that kind of go around the edge. You can see the crystals in blue. I love that the stars are actually different shapes and sizes. So they're all not just one uniform shape. You've got the different shapes and sizes, and the crystals are as well within that moon. So it's a very beautiful celestial bracelet, this one. This one will allow you to put clips on the ends there too, you can see. And it's in sterling silver with those beautiful clear and blue crystals. So if you have a star and moon bracelet, that one will, or that you have with charms, that bracelet will go really well with that. Okay, so the next one's an interesting one, I think, for this collection. So we've got the Pandora Sparkling Pear Halo Chain Bracelet. You've got that pear-shaped crystal in the middle, the cubic zirconias that go around the edge, and then you've got that chain link that you can see with the clasp of the bracelet there. And it's an interesting clasp because you've got that sort of circle on the end as well as that hook. So you can see this one as well. You can probably fit to size potentially, which is interesting. This will be another eye-catching one if that crystal catches the light. Speaking of eye-catching, have a look at this Pandora Timeless Pave Chain Bracelet. This is sort of like the Moments bracelets meeting the tennis bracelet on steroids. I think it's really, really beautiful. I think that, again, another elegant design for the Christmas season. If you're going to lots of different parties, New Year's Eve parties, I think this will go really well. The clasp for this one is interesting. It's a more flat-laying bracelet on your wrist. So if you prefer that to the kind of more circular standing up bracelets, I think this flat lay bracelet will be really beautiful. You've got so many crystals and cubic zirconia on this to bring that real pop of sparkle, and Pandora obviously engraved there on the clasp as well. So another very beautiful addition to the Christmas collection this year. Then we have another variation of our sparkles for our tennis bracelet. So a Pandora Timeless Sparkling Halo tennis bracelet with the crystals there, spaced out with the sterling silver design that goes around. The thing I like about bracelets like this is they do tend to fit to your wrist. And that's really, really nice. You can adjust the size there, as you can see, with the ball and chain type clasp. And I like that they do sit nice and close to your wrist and kind of dangle down, which I think makes for really elegant design as well. Okay. That's going to be my smile when I'm opening my Pandora Christmas things. Okay, let's have a look at some charms. So we've got the Pandora Moments Sparkling Pave Triple Row Charm. So you've got it in 14 karat gold plating here with all of our beautiful cubic zirconia all the way around. You've got the crystals on the very inside of the rims being smaller than the ones on the outside, which give it that really nice kind of design. I think this will be a really eye-catching charm. It would go really well with the 14 karat gold plated bracelet that we looked at the very start with the shooting star clasp, or even just the Moments bracelet that was a bit more plain. And then we have this charm I am so excited for, the Pandora Moments Heart Snowflake Snow Globe Dangle Charm. So I have gotten every snow globe dangle charm that has been released with a different kind of colored crystals inside. The thing I love about this one, other than the fact that it is in 14 karat gold plating, is the beautiful snowflake design that goes around the bail of the charm with the crystals inside the snowflakes, and it really captures that idea that each snowflake is unique. Then we have the snowflakes that go around the snow globe itself, which is beautiful. The see-through details, so it does look exactly like a snow globe, and then the crystals that will sparkle from the inside when the light catches this charm. So this one is an absolute must on my wish list this year for Christmas. I'm definitely going to get myself this one because I do have a snow globe charm collection. If you actually collect real snow globes, I think, or you know someone that does, this would be the perfect present for them too, because it's a snow globe in charm form. But I definitely collect the snow globe charms, so that is something that I'm looking forward to getting. And you can see on the bail as well, you've got Pandora engraved there too, and you'll have the hallmarks on the other side as well, I presume. So a very exciting charm for the new upcoming 2023 Christmas range. Then we have this charm. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's very, very cool. I love these kind of stars which have the softer edges rather than those sharp edges of the star. They've got those sort of softer edges. When I was in primary school, we used to fold paper into these little stars that were the same shape, so it reminds me of that. I get a bit of nostalgia from this charm. I love that it is blue. The previous few years, Pandora has released a lot of celestial charms and dangles that have allowed me to create a star and moon and sort of cosmos designed bracelet for Christmas. So I have a blue and silver one that has a lot of star and moon and astronaut themed charms, and then I've got my traditional Christmas bracelet with all the Christmas charms. So this one I'm definitely going to be adding to my stars and moon bracelet design. You can see the beautiful blue crystals in their different shapes and sizes that pop out from the silver kind of beading that goes through the star. I think this is a very special charm, and I think it's going to be quite a popular one. Then we have this hilarious penguin. I love him, the skiing penguin charm from the Pandora Moments range. So look at his gorgeous little belly. He's got his little skis on and his little feet, and I love the cubic zirconia kind of collar or necklace perhaps, or scarf that he has wrapped around his little neck to keep him warm. And you've got the black enamel detail that goes across the top of the penguin and his eyes and his little facial expressions. He's in that active skiing pose, so that's fantastic. He's very cute, and I'm definitely going to get this one for my collection for Christmas this year because I just think he's adorable. I love when they release these cute, quirky characters. I've got quite a few different ones from the different bears and other characters, so I'm definitely going to be getting a skiing penguin this year. Can't go past him. Okay, then we have our, it's not just a rocking horse, guys, it's a rocking unicorn dangle charm. So for those unicorn fans out there, those of you that have a Bruno bracelet might also add this to your Bruno bracelet, but in this particular case, I think for me, I'm going to add it to a Christmas bracelet because rocking horses do have that sort of idea of being, you know, a toy that you could get on Christmas, and I do like that traditional kind of look about it. The fact that it's a unicorn adds that little bit of something extra. From what I can see, it's got the white enamel details as well that run along the mane of the rocking horse and the tail, which I think is really cool. I think I'm right that it's the white enamel detailing there from the picture. And then you've got the beautiful stars that have the crystals inside them. So this, again, they've done a lot this year with the 14 karat gold plating in terms of designs that you could make. I think if you got a bracelet with this charm, that would be a really nice gift for someone who perhaps is a unicorn fan. Then we have another celestial design. So this is a Pandora Moments two-toned key and moon dangle charm. You've got that 14 karat gold key that dangles. I love that the little part of the key that opens the door has a little heart inside there. Those are the types of details that I absolutely love seeing from Pandora. Just these little tiny Easter eggs on each charm. So in that particular case, you can see that little love heart that is the key to perhaps someone's heart. The actual moon itself is spectacular, with the different colors there that reflect out of that detailing, with the pinks and the whites and the blues, and it's in a sterling silver layout with the bail having that lovely star crystal. I always love when the bail has details as well, when it's not just plain. I think that's really, really sweet and lovely. So this is a unique charm. This isn't one we've sort of seen before, and Pandora is going to release a bit more details on how they have made the moon itself, whether that's enamel or they've gone through like a different transparent kind of process there. But it's very interesting, this charm, I think. Again, another good one for a celestial themed bracelet. Then we have our sparkling pave triple row charm in the rose gold. So again, another timeless classic. If you're getting a tennis bracelet, you might also get a moments bracelet with a charm like this on it, or these could fit in as really nice spaces for some of the other Christmas charms. I think that would help them sparkle and stand out. If you had one of these charms on either side, I think that would be really beautiful. Okay, moving right along. Another very detailed charm here, our Pandora Moments two-toned shooting star double dangle charm. So you've got your beautiful rose gold plated star in the middle with that gorgeous crystal. Then around that, you've almost got this like big galaxy of stars or shooting stars that make up the circle itself. And then you've got that transparent enamel with the glitter and the blue colors, the dark blue, and then that more vivid kind of blue as the background. I do love these charms because they have so much detail to them. Again, another really nice space themed, celestial themed dangle here. Our bail has the CZ crystals that go all the way around, making it 100% sparkle. So if the crystals isn't enough, you've got the glitter there in the background, and then the bail sparkles too, and that'll have the hallmarks on it. So that's gorgeous. I think it's a really nice, very detailed, intricate charm, that one. Okay, on to another one of my favorites, which is our two-toned Santa Claus in a hot air balloon charm. What I love about this charm, other than the fact that we've got that gorgeous Santa Claus waving with his enamel detail with the red, waving his cute little hand in his mitten, is the stars and the crystals on the actual hot air balloon. I think it's quite a magical charm. This is the type of charm I'd get my niece for Christmas, because I just think it captures that happiness, the joyfulness of Christmas time, happy childhood memories, and Santa flying off in his hot air balloon. And I just love the different colors of the crystals too. You've got your more Christmas type colors there with the red and the green, and then the blue means it would also fit in with some of your celestial charms if you got some of those. So I think this is just such a really cute charm. And again, the little details. So the fact that Santa is in sterling silver and his little hook that hooks onto the hot air balloon is in sterling silver, while the hot air balloon hook is in rose gold. I think that's beautiful. And then even the hot air balloon basket that he's in, being in the rose gold plating, has those little sandbags around the side. I love details like that. I think they're really gorgeous and sweet. So this is definitely one on my wish list this year. Let me know in the comments below if it's on your wish list as well. We've got one of our family dangles next. So Pandora Moments Family Love Double Dangle Charm, where it does say family on one side. I'm not quite sure exactly what it says on the next tile, but I'm excited once this is officially released to be able to have a look. If you know or if you can guess, definitely let me know in the comments below. Again, this would fit on a family bracelet. Lots of versatility with this charm because it would fit on a celestial bracelet, a family bracelet, a Christmas bracelet. I think it's really pretty. You've got the blue and the white crystals, different sizes of the stars that are embossed around the bail and also engraved into the actual plates of the charm. And then you've got the engraving of the words too. I love that the family has a little star as its eye, like a star for the eye, the dot of the eye. And I quite like the font on the family charms too. Okay, the next charm is quite a niche charm. So you have to know Zootopia well to understand this charm. It's also a Disney Parks charm. So unfortunately for me, there's no Disneyland where I live, but I may be keeping an eye out for buying this one day when I end up in a Disney park or getting someone near a Disney park to buy this for me. So this is a very unique charm. This comes from the movie Zootopia. And for those of you who haven't watched it, I will try and summarize, but it's from that moment where the sly fox called Nick Wilde buys an ice block. And then what he does is, with his sort of crony mate, he buys an ice block and then they decide to resell it to a much smaller hamster population. So it's actually called a porpsicle rather than a popsicle because they're shaped like paws. So his friend, who is also like a small fox type creature, makes these footprints in the snow. They melt the bigger popsicle down and then they make these smaller popsicles that they then sell for obviously much more than they bought the large popsicle for to this hamster population when they finish work at 5 p.m. It sounds very strange if you've not seen the movie, but if you have seen the movie, it is quite funny because it kind of shows you that deviant side to the sly fox, who is Nick Wilde. And the rabbit, who is a policeman in this movie, watches all of this unfold and sort of gets to know this fox quite well. So what I love about this charm is not only does it look exactly like it does in the film, you've got that beautiful transparent detailing with the glitter inside. I think it's really, really pretty. It captures the fun of that Disneyland experience of eating amazing treats and having an ice block. And then you've got the CZ crystals that go all the way around the bail. The other little Easter egg on the bail are the two little paw prints that you can see that are above the Zootopia that's engraved in on the bail. So that's gorgeous. I think it's a very unique charm, this one. And if you're a big Zootopia fan like me, you will totally understand why this charm is so funny. I like when charms have a sense of humor. So I definitely did enjoy seeing that one come up in the collection, even though it probably won't be available where I live. Okay, so moving on to a more traditional kind of looking one. We've got the Pandora Moments Sparkling Pave Round Blue Charm. This one kind of looks a bit like a planet perhaps, or if you know someone into science, it kind of looks a bit like a molecule as well. It's got these big blue crystals that you can see. Interspersed among that in a nice symmetrical pattern are the clear crystals, and then it's set in sterling silver. So another beautiful charm that I think would fit really nicely if you got two of these either side of a dangle, and that would be a gorgeous Christmas gift. I might even get that for one of my friends with a celestial charm dangle in the middle. I think that would make, for someone that likes blue, has blue eyes, has a celestial themed bracelet, that would look really nice. Okay, then we have our triple row charm in the sterling silver that you can see there with the big CZ crystals. Lots of bling, lots of fun, lots of sparkle. Again, a really nice spacer type of charm. Then we have our Pandora Moments Sparkling Splittable Angel Wings Double Dangle Charm. So this is another one of our friendship type charms, or you might give it to a relative or a loved one, where you can have a wing each. I think this would be a beautiful charm if you're commemorating someone perhaps that has passed, or if you have an angel of any kind in your life, you could potentially share this charm either with them, or you can buy yourself this charm to remind yourself of them. I love that the blue crystals then sort of transition into being the clear crystal design, and then you've got that see-through kind of wing design that makes it look like those feathery, beautiful wings. You can see the hallmarks on the side of the wing too. I quite like these new kind of bails that are a bit slimmer as well. It allows you to fit more charms on your bracelet, and it also looks quite elegant, I think, too. So whenever I see a charm with that sort of slim bail, I usually quite like those ones for those many reasons. Okay, another really Christmassy charm. This one's on my list. I always love buying the Christmas themed charms. The two little beautiful candy canes. So it's our Pandora Moments Double Candy Cane Heart Christmas Dangle Charm with our green and red stars and crystals going across the bail there in alternate colours. You've got Pandora written on one side, you'll have the hallmarks on the other. The two gorgeous candy canes crisscrossing to make the love heart and the sweetheart on the inside dangling. I like that not only do the candy canes dangle and move in this charm, but the sweetheart will dangle and move separately as well. So this charm will have a lot of movement, making it quite eye-catching. I love the candy cane design. That red with the sterling silver makes it perfect for Christmas time, and I'm definitely going to ask my husband for this charm because I think it's really beautiful. It's nice and sentimental. It captures that warm, fuzzy feeling of Christmas, the love at Christmas time. I think it's really gorgeous. So that's a fun Christmas one that I'm looking forward to getting. Speaking of fun Christmas charms, you can't get more fun than this. Look at our gorgeous gingerbread house charm. I don't know about you guys, but whenever we do make a gingerbread house at Christmas, it's always so much fun. I have a friend who does this every year with her family. They have this tradition where they all sit down and make gingerbread houses of different varieties and decorations with all the sweets on them. I love that the little gingerbread person there has a gorgeous little bow. She's adorable. The window of the gingerbread house is that heart that sees into the gingerbread house, and the roof looks like that icing kind of detail. I can't wait to see what's on the back of this charm. I'm guessing perhaps either another gingerbread person or maybe a Christmas tree. I definitely want this charm for my collection. It's sterling silver, it's a good price, and it captures that fun of Christmas. This is another one that if you're giving a gift to a child, that's a Pandora gift, I think. This would be a perfect Christmas charm to give them. Another perfect Christmas charm, which is gorgeous, is Pandora Moments Magical Christmas Reindeer Dangle Charm. So we always get a reindeer of some kind at Christmas time, and this time we're getting one of our reindeer that looks sort of like your Santa's reindeer running through the sky. Look at the detail on this one. He's just so gorgeous. You've got the beautiful blue crystal that makes up his eye. His antlers are amazing. They also have the blue crystal there in them. You've got the star that's hanging from his antlers. So this charm's going to have quite a bit of movement. You can see behind the star his cute little tail. I love the engraving of the snowflakes onto his body as well. You can see everything from like the hooves, his little nostrils, his little ears, and then the beautiful bail with the blue, green and red stars that goes around, and then the engraving of Pandora. So that's another one that I'm excited for this year, and I think it's really gorgeous. And I always get the reindeer charm no matter what it is, what it looks like, so this one's not going to be missed by me either. Then we have our Pandora cut out sparkling star charm. So you can see through those cut out stars. It does remind me of the kind of snowflakes that you sometimes cut out at Christmas time out of napkins. It's got that kind of look about it. I do love the cut out star design, and then you've got the crystal in some of the stars too. So that's really, really pretty. Another good one for a celestial bracelet. Then we have a clip that is our heart pattern clip charm. So you can get 2 of these either side of a dangle, I think would look really pretty, or either side of a charm. I always love to see new clips because then they diversify the designs of our bracelets. You've got I like the chunky size of the hearts that go around this one too. So I think that one's going to look very effective together with another clip. So onto another family charm. So a Pandora Moments Open Work Family Heart and Star charm. So the star actually moves along the heart there, as you can see, and it's sort of cut out as well, so you can see through it. You've got My Family engraved on one side of the heart, and I'm sure we've got Pandora most likely engraved on the other. You can see that you've got hearts cut out of the top of the charm as well, and also across the bottom. So it's a really beautiful sterling silver family charm, and quite an affordable one, this one. So I think that's really nice. Okay, next we have an exciting one. I like this one. I love the crystals that go around it just because of their colors. They're so pretty. The pink, the purple, the blue, the green. We've got our Pandora Moments Space Love Rocket Charm. So we have a beautiful little rocket ship. I like how kind of chunky it looks. You've got the window that you can see the astronaut through, the cutout stars that are engraved into the rocket itself, the nose of the rocket you can see there, and then where the fire would come out, you've got those crystals that line around the sides of the rocket with its little, what are they called? Wings, I suppose. And then you've got the stars that dangle as well. So lots of crystals on this one. Quite a unique charm. Very good if you have a celestial bracelet, which I do. And I'm definitely got my eye on this one because I just like how unique it is. Plus the beautiful color of those crystals is very, very nice. So I'm excited for that one. Another gorgeous Christmas charm that we have here in the Christmas theme is our Christmas Sleigh 2023 dangle charm. So it does say Pandora on the bail. You've got the snowflakes across the bail, which again, I really like when we have details on the bail. We've got our presents wrapped up in the sleigh, ready to go to children all around the world. The sleigh itself, I'm pretty sure, is engraved with snowflakes as well. And you've got the star that dangles with that beautiful green crystal from the bow that holds up the sleigh and connects the sleigh to the bail. So all those beautiful little details. I love seeing bow details on Christmas decorations. There's some bows that I put on my Christmas tree too. I love the enamel detailing of the presents as well. It's got those 3 colors that Pandora often associates with Christmas time, which is the green, the red, and the blue. And I think they look really effective together. It might say 2023 on the other side of the bail because it is the Christmas Sleigh 2023 dangle charm, but maybe not. That's just me speculating. I'm not sure. Okay, another one of these sort of more blunt-edged cutout stars, bold sparkling star charm. And I just love how nice and chunky the star looks. And in this particular case, I also love the different colored crystals that make up the blue star design. Not every star is the same. All stars are unique. So in this particular case, I feel like that is captured in this charm where you've got the different shapes of engraved stars with the crystals sitting inside them. So a very beautiful charm, a very eye-catching charm, and another nice one for a Christmas or celestial bracelet. I think having 2 of these and then other charms on a bracelet would look really good together as well for some nice symmetry. Another beautiful moon and star design, sparkling moon and spinning dangle charm with the bail. Again, a bit of a thinner bail for this one, but you can see the CZ crystals that are blue that go around the edge. You can see this amazing enamel detail in terms of the circle and the star within it. It wouldn't surprise me if that spins. I have a feeling that it does. Just looking at it, maybe it might spin. And then you've got these beautiful, gorgeous blue circles that make up the moon. And the fact that they're in different sizes makes this charm stand out a lot. And then that silver beading that's going on with the sterling silver in amongst the blue, I think looks really effective. It's very beautiful. So this is another eye-catching celestial charm that we can see. So to keep up with the angel motif that we looked at before, we've got the Pandora Moments Sparkling Angel Wings and Heart Charm. You can see this sort of beautiful opalescent kind of circle on the bottom that dangles from the two angel wings that cross over with the beautiful crystals on the inside. So I think that's really, really pretty. I think, again, this is a nice charm that could have special meaning if you associate anyone, in your life as an angel, whether that's a human or a fur baby, or perhaps, a loved one that's just been born. I think this would be a beautiful kind of memory type charm. Otherwise, it is just really pretty as well, and very effective. I like how the wings also look like a heart shape too. So that's really, really nice. Okay, so then we have our opalescent snowman dangle charm. This man is on my wish list for sure. Look at his little earmuffs. I just love it. The sterling silver earmuffs that hold him to the thin bale. Then you've got his scarf with the crystals there. You've got him holding a broom, which I love. And then that beautiful opalescent, the two opalescent balls that make up his body. So the smaller one for the head, the bigger one for the actual body, makes him look like he's actually been made out of snow, but also gives it that beautiful sparkle and sheen that make him eye-catching too. I like his little hands with the little mittens. Very gorgeous, this one. A bit of a different charm for Pandora, so I think he's quite nice. So he's gorgeous. He's on my wish list because he is quite unique. So this opalescent, or opalescent, I should say, design is quite new this year. So we saw it in a few different charms. We saw it in that moon earlier, and then we saw it in the angel dangle just above, and we've seen it a few times. So that's something to look out for as a new added element, and Pandora will have more information on how they do that on their website for sure. A new Murano that's out this year for the Christmas range is our Pandora Moments Shooting Star Grooved Murano Glass Charm. There aren't that many gold Muranos or this amber kind of coloured Muranos or honey coloured, so I think it's really nice. I like the shooting star that goes around too. We've got a few blue ones that kind of look like that as well. So we've added a kind of golden colour this year. And lots of people do have gold as their theme for their jewellery at Christmas time. So this diversifies that a little bit too. So it's a new Murano that we see. I also like that the star has a crystal inside, that little detail. And the grooves in the Murano look really cool as well. It's not just a smooth finish. You've got those nice grooves. So you can see the bubbles inside, which I love about Muranos. Okay, we can't have a Christmas collection without a Christmas tree. So this year we have our sparkling Christmas tree dangle charm with that gorgeous, gorgeous green colour with the golden stars. Reminds me of the Christmas tree lights that twinkle on the tree. It's held by those sort of sterling silver claws that make up the tinsel that go around the Christmas tree, all the way up to the star with the crystal inside, and then our bale has the blue, green and red stars that go around. I also often buy the Christmas tree charm when it is released, so this is on my wish list this year for sure for the Christmas collection. Another exciting Murano is our faceted blue Murano glass charm. The fact that it's faceted and it's got that beautiful glitter on the inside makes it really eye-catching, and I find that every Murano is unique, which is what I love about Muranos, and the richness of this blue colour is gorgeous, so it is a nice addition. Good for the celestial bracelets, great for any blue bracelet, and it fits with that sparkle of the Christmas season too. So if you have a silver and blue theme for your Christmas jewelry this year, I think it would be perfect. Okay, have a look at this cute little guy. So this is our movable teddy bear dangle charm. He's gorgeous. His arms and legs will move. He's got this beautiful piercing blue crystal eyes. You've got his little nose there made out of the sterling silver, and his little sort of mouth there under the nose. You've got the star the blue star where his heart would be, and then on his arms and legs, you've got the stars. He looks a bit like a patched teddy, and I think that's really sweet. I do love that he is movable, and this is a very versatile charm, again, for gifting or adding to your Christmas bracelet, as you know, the teddy being one of the traditional toys we give to little kids at Christmas time. I think he's gorgeous. I love the fact that he'll be able to sit down as well. So I'm looking forward to photographing him on my bracelet actually later when he is released. Okay, now let's move into some of our Disney charms for this year. So for 2023, we have our Disney Pandora Mickey and Minnie Mouse two-toned spinning moon dangle charm. So not only are we getting Disney, but we're getting spinning, and it's two-toned, and I think this is amazing. I love this charm. It's definitely on my wish list. You've got the Belle in sterling silver and Mickey and Minnie in sterling silver hugging each other as they sit on the moon. I love the romance of this charm. I think it's really cool. I love their little facial expressions. There's always a lot of details in our Disney charms, which is great. You've got that 14 karat gold plating that goes all the way around the edge of the charm with the blue crystals that tie in with the blue enamel transparent detail of the moon with the glitter. I'm excited to see what their backs look like. No doubt they'll be just as detailed as the front. And I love that this spins. I think I'm going to wear this one most likely as a necklace because I just like that it could feature really nicely. So that's one version of this charm with our Mickey and Minnie. Another version of this charm where we're sitting on the moon, madly in love, as you can see there with their noses touching together, is our Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse crescent moon charm. So have a look at the beautiful cutout detail of the moon. I just absolutely love it. I love that crescent moon shape. I love that they're sitting inside, sort of on the edge of the moon there. Again, their little posture, their little feet off to the side. You can see Minnie's dress and bow and Mickey's beautiful smile. And then you've got that nice dangling star with the crystal from the bottom. So not only is this a beautiful celestial charm, it is a beautiful Disney charm. And I do love our Mickey and Minnie charms that are released, and the details, the cutouts that you can see through the moon give it that extra detailing. You can see the moon's actually made up of stars, which is really, really beautiful. So I'm definitely adding these guys to my wish list for sure this year. Okay, so for the next one for our Star Wars fans, we have a Mandalorian helmet. We did have a Mandalorian bracelet released with the Star Wars. Oh no, we had a darker helmet. Sorry, we had a darker helmet released, and now we have a sterling silver one for this year. So that's one for our Star Wars lovers. Then for our Frozen lovers, I know a lot of people are going to be excited for this one. You've got your Frozen sleigh with Anna and Elsa sitting inside the sleigh. Look at the transparent enamel detailing, that beautiful blue enamel that is in that exact Frozen kind of color palette. It says World of Frozen on the edge of the sleigh on one side. I can't wait to see what it says on the other. My guess is it's going to say Disney. You've got that amazing Nordic detail that goes around the front of the sleigh with the blue enamel, and then around the back as well. And you can see Anna and Elsa going for a sleigh ride together. Perfect for a Disney bracelet with your other Frozen charms. Perfect for a Christmas themed bracelet as well, a wintry themed bracelet. I love this charm. I think it's really, really cool. And it's definitely on my wish list this year. Let me know if you're a big Frozen fan as well. I know my niece is also a very excited Frozen fan. Okay, so next we have our Pandora Moments Disney Mickey and Minnie Mouse Blue Murano Glass Charm. So this is going to go really well. Disney's about to release a Fantasia range. And this is going to go really well with that. So if you need things to pair with the Fantasia charms, I think this Murano will be perfect. So you can see, because it's Mickey and Minnie, on one side you're going to have Minnie, which we can actually see with the ears with the bow. And then on the other side, you're going to see Mickey's ears. And it reminds me of being in Disneyland and getting the ears. And I just think this charm is great. I love Muranos because, yeah, they're all unique. You can see the bubbles inside. I love that they're sort of transparent, and you can see that when they're in the light, it's this beautiful, rich, vivid color. Lots of you will have Disney Muranos already, and you can add this to your collection because we've got all those Princess Muranos, and now we have the Mickey and Minnie Muranos starting to come out. So this is a very exciting one. Speaking of our Fantasia type of Mickey Mouse, you've got the Pandora Disney Sorcerer Apprentice Mickey charm. You can see him in his gorgeous little sorcerer robe with a red transparent enamel detail. You've got the black enamel detailing for his eyes, his cute little smile, his, trademark gloved hands. He's holding up the star with the crystal, and his hat has the moon and the stars, just like that sort of Fantasia design. So I think it's gorgeous. I think it's going to be a very popular charm, this one. There's an amazing gift box that I have seen that would fit this theme, which is in the shape of Mickey's hat, which I don't know if that's going to come out all over the world or just in some regions, but I have online managed to see a gift box that might also come out with this one. But I'm definitely excited for this charm. Whenever the Disney charms are released, I'm always excited. I always find joy in them, and I always think they're adorable. So I'm equally as excited for this one. Our Sorcerer Apprentice. Then we have a Disney ring, which I think is beautiful. So it is like our other Eternity rings, but what's special about this one is rather than them just being geometric shapes, we actually have Mickey and Minnie mouse heads that go around and break up the design of the CZ crystals that go around the edge of this ring. It is 14 karat gold plated, as you can see there. And I love that the crystals for the Mickey heads and the Minnie heads are bigger than the rest of the ones that go around the bracelet. I think that's really cute. And you can see the little bow detailing of Minnie. This is definitely, I think, going to be a popular ring. I do quite like this one. Let me know if you think you're going to get this ring in the comments below. And if you would like a matching set, you then have the option. And I love these earrings because while they're very similar, they're not the same. The Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse sparkling hoop earrings, where Mickey will have a star behind on the back, and then Minnie is going to have a heart and the crystals there that shine through the 14 karat gold plating. And you can see those beautiful crystals that go around the edge of each earring. I presume you can wear them either way. From what we can see, the crystals go all the way around. So yeah, I think you'd be able to wear them Mickey and Minnie facing out, or the star and heart potentially facing out as well. So I do love hoop earrings. I think that they are nice, and I like that they're not too big as well. So these are gorgeous. They'll go perfectly with the ring in the same design. So that was another addition to our Christmas and Disney collection. So now we're going to move into having a look at a few different necklace designs. So we had the pear halo collier necklace before in bracelet form, so you could actually, and I'm pretty sure Pandora is going to release them as sets. You can have this as the set with the bracelet and the necklace with the beautiful crystal there. That's going to be so eye-catching. It's going to catch the light in the evening as well if you're at a party. Then we have, if you recall from last year's collection, the herbarium design came out for the first time, and this year we're building on it with the 14 karat gold plating in this particular case, and then the beautiful flower design of the crystals. So you've got your kind of pear or diamond shaped crystals there that make up the petals, and then you've got that nice circle in the center. So it's a gorgeous design, very timeless, very pretty, very elegant. And now we have a newer design that we see this year in terms of necklaces. So we have the triple stone heart collier necklace with a few gorgeous stones in there and then surrounded by the gold. I think it's very pretty. Catches the light. If you're not investing in diamonds this year, because like me, you can't afford them, you might consider something like this as adding just as much sparkle to your collection. So then we have our sparkling blue herbarium cluster pendant. So if you prefer the crystals to be in a color, I think this is beautiful. I love that it's a flower design. I do love that sort of daisy looking design. I think it's beautiful. The crystals themselves in these designs are quite big, so it is really nice, I think, because it stands out like a feature on your neck, this particular design, but not too big. That's important too. Keeping up with the celestial theme, we have our sparkling moon and star collier necklace. Again, beautiful crystals there in amongst the stars and the moon, held together by our sterling silver chain. A great addition to a celestial themed design. Then we have this amazing, what looks like kind of like family tree necklace with the moon. So I love it. I love that the tree is going to spin from what I can see. I think that adds an extra dimension of something very interesting. And you've got that crescent moon shape with the stars, with the crystals inside the stars. It's a gorgeous necklace, this one. Very unique, something different from Pandora this year. So we've got our triple stone heart collier necklace in sterling silver here. So again, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be sparkly. And I think it's going to be a popular piece, this one, because it's very versatile. You can stack your necklaces. That's what I love about Pandora rings and necklaces. So let's have a look at some of our rings. Speaking of rings and stacking, here is a very stackable ring, our sparkling band ring. I love adding these to other rings that don't necessarily have the crystals that go all the way around. It makes for a perfect stacking ring. I think it's really nice in the gold design there. It says Pandora on the inside. I like wearing rings that feel smooth on my fingers too. I think that one will be really nice. Then we have, if you're getting the pear halo designs, this would complement the set that you're getting. And this one's in rose gold. And you can see that beautiful pear-shaped crystal with the other crystals, CZ crystals that go around the edge of the ring and around the pear, making it sparkle a lot, no doubt. Another sparkly ring, which is really going to sparkle, is the alternating sparkling band ring. So you can see the teardrop shaped crystals alternate in the way in which they're facing, make for a very cool and funky design. This ring is definitely going to shine on your finger. No one is going to miss it. And it is in 14 karat rose gold plating, and it is very beautiful. I think it's a gorgeous ring. It is going to be a bit of a bigger ring on your finger, but I think it's going to be nice nonetheless. And then we have our sparkling pear halo ring in sterling silver. And then we're going to move into some of our birthstone rings. So these go well with charms that were released that look similar earlier on in previous collections. So just another variation of our different birthstone rings. Oh, here's my purple amethyst for February. So another birthstone ring that we have. I like the birthstone rings because while they're simple, they do allow you to add that pop of color to your outfits. And I think they're quite pretty. So whether you wear it as a birthstone ring because it's the month you were born, or whether you just wear it because it complements the color scheme you're going with at the time, I think both is perfectly acceptable. I love this color, this pink, this fuchsia kind of color. It's gorgeous. Very beautiful. So you can see the different birthstones there. The turquoise one. I always loved the turquoise one. I was always like, oh, so nice. Goes with so many different designs. Looks so elegant on your finger. Then we have the other sparkling band ring that's in sterling silver. So another really popular option for stacking. This particular ring will be. Then we have our sparkling herbarium cluster ring. So if you've got the necklace, then you've got the beautiful ring to go with it. I think this ring's really pretty. I'm definitely got my eye on this one. I'm going to try it on in store and see what it looks like on my finger. I do like this one in the clear crystals too, so I'm going to try the blue one because I love that I love the flower design. I think it's beautiful. My favorite flower is a daisy, so seeing simple flowers like daisies in jewelry designs always makes me happy. Then we have the sparkling overlapping band ring. This is a new one. This is something exciting from Pandora. You've got the different size crystals in the teardrop shape as they go around the band of the ring, and it overlaps as it goes. Very beautiful, very elegant, very sparkly. There's our pear-shaped ring. Sparkling pear halo ring in sterling silver. Another really popular design that is the overlapping kind of look and feel to it is the Pandora Timeless Pave crossover jewel band ring. This is going to be super sparkly. We have seen this jewel band ring in a few different designs. I think the fact that it's got so many CZ and Pave crystals going around makes it all the more special this time around with this particular design. It's a statement piece, this ring. It's going to have Pandora engraved on the inside. I think it's very pretty. Then we have our sparkling asymmetrical herbarium cluster ring. So if you're, it's a variation of the other herbarium rings that we have seen and the herbarium designs and how they come together. So that's another interesting one. So we've got a lot of overlapping type of designs going on this year with our rings. I feel like we've looked at this one before. Maybe we have, maybe we haven't. So another sparkling stackable ring, band ring, and then let's move on to earrings. So we have our sparkling herbarium cluster stud earrings, this time in the gold rather than in sterling silver. Last year they were released in sterling silver. Now we have them in gold, and as I've said, gold has grown on me, the gold plating. I do quite like it. I was a real rose gold girl. My wedding ring's in rose gold, which I still love, but I find that I am drawn this year in particular to the traditional gold color, and that's because I bought a Me bracelet, that chain link bracelet in the gold that came out with the Me collection for my birthday in February this year, and I haven't looked back. I actually have had a lot of success with styling gold and two-tone designs, so I quite like that things are coming out in that traditional gold color. Then we have our sparkling row eternity hoop earrings. These are very beautiful. I love that we have our crystals both on the outside and the inside of the earring too. So it adds that extra little detail and sparkle. I really like that design. I think it's interesting and unique. For those of you that like your earrings to be sort of a bit smaller, more stud-like, which I also like because they're easier to sleep in then. Not that you should sleep in your Pandora, please don't, but sometimes I do, and it's helpful that they're small. Triple stone heart stud earrings, you've got that will go with that necklace that we saw earlier with the triple stone as well. And simple design, but I think very, very elegant, and it's going to catch the light because of those three gorgeous crystals that you can see. Now, speaking of something that's going to catch the light, these sparkling stone drop earrings definitely will. These are super elegant. I'm picturing New Year's Eve for a piece like this. A beautiful gift for someone, classic, timeless, lots of crystals, and they are in that 14 karat gold plating that we can see there. Sparkling huggy hoop earrings. So the difference between these and the previous hoops we just saw is that the crystals are not on the inside of these ones. They go around the outside. But I think, again, this is a timeless design. They're pretty. They're in that 14 karat gold plating. Another version of our pear design that we have going this year. So the Pandora Moments sparkling pear stud earrings in rose gold plating this time. The pear crystals change in size as they go along. So that's quite pretty, I think, and will be really nice as they go up your earlobe. So that's quite a nice design, that one. I do like that one. Then we have our sparkling pear halo stud earrings in sterling silver. So I have no doubt that these will be dropped in sets for Christmas time. Very beautiful, big crystal there, pear-shaped crystal. Then we have our moon-shaped hoop earrings, which I think will be really nice. You could probably even drop a dangle charm onto these, I would imagine, and it might dangle quite nicely from the bottom of the moon if you have a small star or something like that. If it fits on, I think that would look really cool. These look like our Me type of earrings. I'm not sure if they're the Me range, but they do look like that same kind of design. I do like these ones. They're simple, but I think they've got a lot of potential. And then we have another version of our studs with the stars and moon. I love sterling silver studs. I always feel like they're going to last forever. So I have a lot of sterling silver stud earrings for that reason. The next stud earrings that I'm very excited for are the Christmas ones. I love Christmas earrings. I wear them all through December, and these are going to be no exception. And I like that these are small because I have a lot of very big, very out there Christmas earrings, gingerbread men and all sorts of things. But in this particular case, these are small and they're dainty and they're gorgeous. You've got that red enamel detailing for our candy cane. You have that crystal that will break up that red enamel detailing, making that red and white sort of design as it goes down the earring. They're going to sparkle. People are going to talk about them and notice them. And I just think they're a really cute Christmas earring. So there are sparkling red candy cane stud earrings. And because they are in sterling silver, they are going to have a lot more longevity than my previous Christmas earrings, which are from much cheaper materials. So then we have our triple stone heart stud earrings that are in sterling silver. So we saw them in gold recently, plating, and now we have them in sterling silver. So I'm liking a lot of the stud earrings that are coming out for this season. Let me know if you're an earring girl or guy, and whether you'll be interested in some of the earrings that are coming out this year. So we've got our Pandora Timeless Sparkling Huggy Hoop earrings in sterling silver as well. Another really timeless design there that's going to go with pretty much everything. If you like your hoop earrings to be a bit bigger and a bit more of a statement piece, we have our Pandora Timeless Pave single row hoop earrings. And you can see the crystals go all the way around. These are going to be gorgeous. And they're going to fit just beautifully into any kind of design that you have going. I think they're very elegant. So guess what, guys? That brings us to the end of our review of this, or preview, I should say, of this Christmas collection. Let me know what you loved. Let me know what is on your wish list. Let me know if you are excited for the upcoming Christmas season. I know I definitely am. I've got a few different bracelet designs, and I think this year I'm going to actually branch out and make a new Christmas bracelet rather than adding to the ones that I have, because the ones that I currently have are very full. So I do need to branch out and make myself a new Christmas bracelet. So I'm excited to share that with you once I do that. Be sure to share your Christmas designs with us. I cannot wait to see all of the beautiful Christmas designs that you guys come up with. It always inspires me to look for my own. This collection is going to drop on, from memory, Thursday the 26th of November. So that's very exciting. October, I should say. That's very exciting. It's coming up soon. And I cannot wait to see it hit stores on Thursday the 26th of October. And I will be there shopping with you, making my wish list with you at Pandora Rouse Hill, where I shop. So definitely, once you guys have made a few different wish lists, share them with us. We'd love to see them, and we will see you very shortly in our next video. Have a wonderful day, and bye for now.